Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and today I'm taking a first impressions look at Deus Ex The Fall. This was originally a prequel game to Deus Ex Human Revolution, released on mobile devices, both iOS and Android, in 2013. And now it's getting a PC release on Steam, and it's been sort of touched up to look better and play more like Human Revolution. I should mention before we get into this that I have played all the way through Human Revolution, so I have some idea what's going on here, but since this is a prequel, I don't think there's really any spoilers if you haven't played Human Revolution and for some reason still want to. Anyhow, let's get into this, see if it plays better or not.
Are we ready to begin?
We've established the candidate firm as a viable proxy. Public interest is strong, market confidence is high. I've spoken with my people in New York. Our ghost will be ready to activate when the moment comes.
And the research? The trials are complete, yes?
We're close, but we need more time.
Explain.
The tests have yielded excellent results during this phase, but the effects vary. With more time, we can ensure the mechanism will work exactly as required. And told us the latest batch was ready for release. All of our plans depend on your provision. Delays are unacceptable. To get the data we require, the testing regimen will need to be increased.
We can see to that in Panama. You'll have what you want. Are we at risk?
Our new recruit is ready, but he is unstable.
And the scientist?
Under control. He'll do what he's told.
What about the two that got away?
Missing. Presumed dead.
They interfered in Geneva. That cannot happen again.
If they come out of hiding, I'll kill them myself.
Returning now to our main story. The global shortage of neuropozyne is making life difficult for augmented people everywhere. Pharmaceutical giant VersaLife, sole manufacturer of the anti-rejection drug, has suffered multiple setbacks in recent months, slowing the company's ability to meet demand.
Anna, what's wrong? You're unsteady.
I'm fine. As good as can be expected.
Are you skipping your meds? I know you're not sleeping. Come on, talk to me.
It doesn't matter. The clock is ticking, Ben. You know they're out there looking for us. And it's only a matter of time before he finds out where we're hiding.
He won't find us here.
We can't just sit here waiting. If we had enough information, proof of what they're doing, we could expose them. Conspiracies thrive in the darkness, but if we could shine a light on them, so bright it would make it impossible for them to operate.
2 against the Illuminati. You'll never expose the Tyrants. They just cover their lies with more lies. They work in the shadows, it's what they're good at. I know because I used to be one of them. The only way to stop them is to wipe them out.
What happened to you, Ben? Before Geneva? What was it like to be a tyrant? What did you see? Tell me about him.
Couldn't tell where the man ended and the machine began. His name is Jaron Lemire, commander of the Tyrants, a covert Black Ops unit. I was working for the Bell Tower PMC. Lemire rescued me from a mission that went bad. Operation Rainbird, right in the heart of the Australian Civil War. I lost my entire team out there. We were shot down. Only 2 of us survived the crash, me and Sam. Corporal Sam Duarte. But Sam died before they came. I had nowhere else to go. Lemire recruited me. My first mission with the Tyrants was in Moscow. The target was a Russian minister. They said he was in bed with a cyber warfare hacker group. They said he was the one responsible for Operation Rainbird. Lemire gave me a chance for revenge.
I guess it's just right out there in the open that, hey, we're dealing with the Illuminati.
Activate the wet drive. Call up the primary target. Remember that face, Ben. This is the man responsible for the deaths of your former team. You are to terminate him with extreme prejudice.
For Sam and the others.
All call signs, check in.
This is Blue. Ready to roll.
Gray here. Let's go.
White, I'm already in position.
Red, follow me. Go now.
Heard the man. Move your ass.
Switch to encrypted frequency. From this moment on, use code names and sub-vocal communication only.
You can look in any...
Alright, I guess we're stuck in the tutorial.
You can move in any direction.
So just off the bat here, these other folks that were in the chopper with us are all from Human Revolution, but I don't think they're ever referred to as the Tyrants.
You can move... You can move in any...
Oh, okay, that's just the same one. So, it seems like it pretty much plays like Human Revolution. First person. I'm assuming it goes into third person when you take cover and things like that. And we've got our health meter up at the top, and our battery meter, which powers our augments. It looks like we've already got some augments, going by that little bubble shield thing we drop when we go down, which is a augment from Human Revolution that basically makes you not take fall damage.
Red, Blue, secure the roof. Check for stragglers. Gray, with me.
But I guess here we're going to actually start with some powers by default. This is definitely a tutorial though, because I cannot walk past this guy. Or jump. Or do anything except walk.
Get into cover. I hear someone coming.
Use the mouse to align the crosshair with your enemies. Use the left mouse button to fire your weapon when an enemy is inside your crosshair for an accurate...
Ass out here. Stop riding. You're like a little girl. And what does it even mean?
It means what you think it means.
So, I'm assuming these guys are supposed to be Russian, since we're in Moscow. But they sound pretty French-Canadian. Which makes sense, because this is an Ubisoft game. And this is probably not nearly as high budget as the actual Human Revolution. Alright, so what do we got here? We got a crossbow. Can I zoom or anything? Or is it not going to let me zoom?
Use the mouse to align the crosshair with your enemies.
Yes, thank you. Wait, what? Oh. I will admit, I never used the crossbow in Human Revolution, so I don't really know how it works. Apparently, you have to hold down left mouse and then let go of it to fire. Which is not really how the scopes worked, so I don't know if that's just specific to this game, or just something I don't remember. I'm gonna say it's probably specific to this game and just meant to be simplified. Also, do I kill these guys or put them to sleep? Because they kind of reacted as though I put them to sleep by shooting crossbow bolts into their faces.
You can perform a takedown by approaching an enemy and using the Q key. You have the choice of performing a noisy lethal hold Q.
So, that seems like the same mechanic. We've got takedowns. Takedowns use up one of our battery meters, which then recharge. But only the first one, I guess. Like, you'll only recharge so you have one bar, and not two. But if we hold it down, we get a lethal takedown. If we press it once, we just get a quick, silent takedown. I'm not really sure why you would ever do the lethal one, because it's loud and it alerts everyone. Other than so you can stab someone. Oh, okay. I guess because this is a mobile game and they can't have bodies stick around, they just disintegrate into triangles. Maybe not necessary in the PC version, but...
Where's Red?
Oh, she's around.
Gray, deny their communications.
You can interact with objects in the world.
Done.
Target comms are dead. Ready.
I still can't jump, though. Maybe they don't have jumping in this.
Get that hatch open. Insertion. Go.
Okay, now we can open our inventory. So the inventory here is clearly different. In the main game, you just sort of had a grid inventory.
Once a weapon has been assigned to a quick slot,
I guess because it's not a full Deus Ex game, so we don't really need a big complex inventory. It looks like we just buy stuff with the money we get. I should also mention that in the iOS game or the mobile game version, there were microtransactions, which apparently have been completely removed from this. However, if you go to options, there's still a confirm purchase option. I don't know if that applies for these two. So we got the crossbow and the assault rifle. We only got 1,000 credits, so we can't really buy anything else except grenades. Or a stun gun, taser gun. Looks like we've got multiple versions. Not really sure what's different about them other than they look different. I guess it'll tell you here. Plasma lance, shotgun. So other than the variants, I'm not really seeing anything new. This is all stuff that was in Human Rev. Except maybe the plasma lance. I think that might have been a different energy weapon. It's been a while. Human Revolution came out all the way back in 2011. So I don't exactly remember everything about it. Alright, so now we're actually allowed to play the game, I guess. Yes, thank you, game. I know how to use the radar. I wonder if this still has
I've got company.
Go tactical. Eliminate all threats.
Like, beat the game without any kills or any detections achievement. Alright, what do we got? We got one guy here. We got a bottle, which I'm assuming we can just...
If you take damage, your body will automatically...
Health item. But we can just take this guy down. Can we loot him? Yes. We still can't jump. I'm gonna say that we probably just can't jump at all because it's a mobile game.
Energy cells are consumed.
So, energy bars will refill one of our... Refuel would work too, I guess. Refill one of our battery meters. You just, you know, pop an energy bar and suddenly you're full of electrolytes.
You can utilize cover objects in the world to evade danger. Enter cover on the wall.
Proceed, and stay alert.
They really hold your hand in this, but I guess it makes sense if you're playing this for the first time and, you know, you've never even played Human Revolution.
If you move to the edge of a cover object, you can...
But I feel like they're spoon-feeding it so slowly. Alright, just wait till that stops beeping. Alright, we're good.
You can open a locked door.
Yes, thank you. Let's see if I can remember how this hacking thing works. If I remember, it's a little bit like a tower defense type thing once you get detected.
Access granted.
Of course, we still got pocket secretaries, which have notes and sometimes passwords. Let me guess, the Illuminati are trying to slow down their building of this building for their own nefarious purposes. Though we are trying to kill somebody in here, so maybe it's just whoever we're trying to kill. Okay, that is the sentry, so we don't need to go out there. Sure, let's just take all this. I'm not sure where this goes if we don't have an inventory. We still get XP for reading notes. Or at least notes related to the world. Yes. I don't know what that noise is. Whatever middle mouse does.
There are attachments and
Alright.
There are attachments and upgrades available.
I understand. Alright, so now we got a silence rifle.
A group of enemies operates as a squad.
Yes, thank you. A lot of these things are not really important tutorials.
Take out the guards!
Is he going to be unavailable?
This I don't know. What I do know is that after this shift you are buying us drinks.
Yes, yes. I lost a bit. I know. It's all I hear from you all day.
This French guys trying to do Russian accents is pretty fucking awful. Some of them sound like Japanese people trying to read English phonetically, you know, without actually speaking English. Alright, so there's 2 guys. We should be able to take them out pretty easy. 3 guys. There's one over in the far corner. Let's wait for this guy to come around the corner. Or not. Oh, our meters don't recharge? I can't tell if it's recharging or if I just used an item.
Always there!
So, shooting guns doesn't feel very good. Mainly because you can't, you know, be accurate. Actually, can I equip the... Can I equip, items to the hotbar? Yes, I can. Alright, let's use that. It looks like we can just also buy these, which kind of makes things easier. As well as ammo and upgrades. You can also buy extra lives. It always bothered me that these have the original message at the bottom and the reply at the top, because it's not like you find another one with the original message. Some family issues here in half-constructed building. A nuke virus, which is a hacking item that basically auto-hacks a point. Ow. Why would somebody put a flashbang mine down? Especially when there's no one around to know that it went off. What is this green circle? Is there a camera under the floor?
Advance! Kontarski's rooms are up ahead.
The target must be close. He could be shielded from thermographic scan. It's a decoy.
Intruder! The thermoptic shielding is down! Quickly! Get that shield operational! I have vision!
Nope. Please unstick me from cover. Man, we went into the 50 zone there for a second. Oh, what do you know? I threw that guy's gun through the wall. Someone's warning Kantarsky that the Illuminati are after him, without just saying Illuminati. Small areas, but that's kind of to be expected for this. That's one thing you can't really complain about from the iOS origins.
Weapons, items, and...
Alright, I guess I have to buy a grenade. EMP grenade. I guess just hit G then to throw it? Alright, we got a robot here. The fact that you can just sort of buy things on the fly kind of makes it easy to adapt to any situation, because it's like, oh, there's a robot. Let me just stop and buy a grenade from the mystical arms dealer.
Stand by, Gray. We're coming to you. Isolate and neutralize the target.
Wait, do you want us to kill the target, or are you gonna make us wait for you to show up to kill the target?
Is down. Be extra alert.
Sergei went to take care of it. It will be fine.
Just keep your eyes open. I've got movement over here. Enemy side! Stop playing games!
Well, that was a challenge. Alright, well, I guess that means no one's gonna come to Kantarsky's rescue when we break in. He doesn't want to be interrupted. Oh, 0451 to bypass his lock. Nope, I missed the 0 apparently. There we go. Sticky 0 key, I guess.
You can gain new abilities at any time by using...
Alright, so it looks like we still have a bunch of potential augments we can use.
active augmentations.
I never really used cloaking in the main game because it basically only gives you a couple seconds of cloak.
Don't move.
Please, you must not stop me.
He's here to kill you, Mikhail.
You told me I would have more time. Please, I have to finish what I started, or...
Touch that console and it'll be the last thing you ever do, Minister.
Mikhail, this is bigger than you. We need the data on the killing floor and the Tyrants. You must complete the upload.
That's enough from you, pal.
No. No, not yet.
It's over.
You're not here to arrest me. You're not a policeman. What authority do you have? Please, I beg of you, do not kill me. I only did what I thought was right.
This man is not a criminal. You cannot judge him.
Save it. You're part of a global terror network. The people you sold out to are responsible for the deaths of my men. Operation Rainbird. You know that name? You know what happened out there? That was my squad you sacrificed. They were soldiers, doing their jobs. It wasn't even their damn war, but you gave us up to the enemy. You're going to answer for what you've done. Are you watching this? Because we're coming for you next.
No, that's not true. I'm not a terrorist. I've never even heard of this Operation Rainbird. Please, Janice, help me.
Do you know what you are doing, mercenary? Do you know what master you serve? You are being lied to. They cannot afford to have you learn the truth. They are using your desire for revenge to control you.
Janice is right. I don't know anything about your men. You must believe me. I do not want to die.
I won't kill you, but you're coming with me, and you're gonna tell me everything.
Green light.
Please, I do not want to die.
Target has been terminated. All units, exfiltrate now.
The Tyrants and the men holding their leash don't seek justice. They want control, absolute control. And they use every tool available to them. Manipulation, lies, assassination.
How did you find out that Namir was lying to you about Kontarsky and Operation Rainbird?
After Moscow, I knew something was wrong. I started looking where I wasn't supposed to. The Tyrants operate from a mobile base, a jetliner fitted with stealth gear. That's where I found the intel, on Namir's computer.
What did you find, Ben? It's really important. Try to remember every detail you can.
We were flying at night, across the North Atlantic. We were in the middle of a storm.
So is this whole game just told through flashbacks?
I waited until the debrief was complete, made sure the others were out of the way. I took the opportunity to look around.
I mean, it kind of seems to be what it says on the package. It's a smaller overall version of the Deus Ex sort of gameplay and experience. You know, you talk to people, you shoot people, you punch people, you use augments, and you read computers. Pretty much all what you'd expect. Hello, Gunther Hermann, the super augmented guy from the original Deus Ex, which takes place many years after Human Revolution. And he still wants a skull gun.
You're the one who pulled me from the creek bed. You would have died. That would have been a waste. Thanks. I did it because it was the right thing to do, and because it seems fate deemed it right. Never believed in that stuff myself. No. I'm a great believer in the notion of right place, right time, right man, Mr. Saxon. And that is you at this moment.
I totally didn't do it because the Illuminati told me to. Also, looks like Namir's got some family. That's surprising. In fact, it could be very well that the Illuminati set it up so that his whole team except for him would get killed, just so they could recruit him. Anyhow, I think that's a pretty good look at... I was gonna say Human Revolution, The Fall, Deus Ex The Fall. It's Deus Ex Lite, essentially. So if you want some more Human Revolution gameplay before Human Revolution 2 or whatever, then this seems to fit the bill, as long as you don't mind the god-awful voice acting on the general enemies, and I guess playing the bad guy for most of it?
Barrett, no offense, mate, but next time I'll jump when I damn well...
What, you afraid of heights, tough guy? I guess you're dungeon.
At least I don't think with my weapon. I had Kentarski cold. I was in control.
You're here to follow orders, not improvise. Next time you go off book, we'll leave your sorry ass for the Ruskies.
Achievement completed. Is he just gonna keep waving his hand at us now? What? What? Come at me, bro.
As much as I like your company, I don't have time to chat. Namir wants me to
get the hell out of my face.
I could take you. Just because you have a machine gun in your arm doesn't mean I couldn't take you. And also you're like 8 feet tall, I guess. Anyhow, I've been Shadefire. This is Deus Ex The Fall, available for $15 on Steam. I don't think it's available anywhere else. I mean, I guess you could get the original iOS Android version, which is probably less than $15, but filled with microtransactions. Anyhow, you folks all take care now.